had a massive weekend, 650 teams across the state with some marquee matchups of EYBL, 3SSB, UAA, ZGXL teams, and more, all going head to head. Was so much fun seeing all the action. And we had 4 teams come out from Ireland. Shout out to Killister for making the trip out here. And last but not least, there was some massive movement from Mid-Atlantic, Tri-State, and New England making their mark on the Grassroots Cup. In our Tri-State last weekend, we have current UNH student here, Jared Goldstein, to bring us all the highlights.
Over at Chase for the Chain, the Hanover Heat were scorching all weekend, and DTX had a great weekend as well, and both teams ended up getting the opportunity to rep the chain at the end of the weekend.
Lastly, ZG Mid-Atlantic was all over the map last weekend in PA, New Jersey, and DC. Shout out to Metro Ball DC, Team Thrill, and HOC Heart of a Champion for taking home their first championship wins on the season. Let's take a look back at last week's top plays. Jared, who do we have as number 3?
We have a crazy step back from Expressions that put the game out of reach.
At number 2, we have Behind the Beast, bringing out their best spin moves. Competition could not keep up there. Taking the number 1 spot last weekend.
Over at Babson, we had the Ducks, who had a crazy spin move and got to the rim with ease.
Join us next weekend, April 15th, 16th at Spooky Nook for the Coaches vs. Cancer event. One of my favorites, raising awareness for the American Cancer Society, taking home some nice champ shirts, and we're gonna have some brand new ZG signage. See you there. Last week in Grassroots Cup news, our season-long competition that'll reward the top boys and top girls program who take home the most season wins with a custom Hoop Culture player package, uniforms, backpacks, shooting sleeves, and a Grassroots Cup trophy. Jared, who do we have at the top last week?
Last week we had Firecrackers and Blue Wave.
Stay tuned on social media for last week's updates. And with Easter upon us, Jared is going to bring us his Easter favorites. Jared, favorite Easter candy?
Definitely Peeps.
Chocolate eggs or chocolate bunnies?
Chocolate bunnies all day.
Favorite holiday?
Easter.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Favorite Easter vacation spot?
Florida.
Awesome. We'll see you guys all on the courts this weekend in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and New York. Be sure to follow along for all the action.